Wow. Just wow. I was actually floored when I saw this. Check this out. 16-year-old allegedly sexually assaulted in the ambulance. Wow. You're thinking, oh, there's more to meets the eye. I'll read it, but the story's going to get much deeper when I roll the footage. You're going to be like, what the fuck? Yeah. An ambulance employee was arrested for allegedly sexually assaulting a 16-year-old patient. The teen was being transported from a medical hospital to a mental health facility when she says the assault happened. Riverside County Sheriff said in a press release, Jason Dean Anderson was arrested for sexual assault related charges with a minor. He was released the next day on a $75,000 bail. Fuck that! I would have held that. I would have held this bitch ass and it was with no bail. Motherfucker stay in jail until he goes to indictment hearing. Authorities believe there may be additional victims that have not come forward. Oh yeah. Okay, let's just roll it.
Ambulance employee was arrested for allegedly sexually assaulting a 16-year-old patient. The teen was being transported from a medical hospital to a mental health facility when she says the assault happened. The high school student, who is not named or shown, spoke to KCBS about the alleged incident.
My mind was racing. I was like, when is this ride going to be over?
Her arms and legs were bound as one EMT drove the ambulance and the other, 22-year-old Jason Anderson, got in the back to start on paperwork.
I thought everything was fine until he asked me if I was sexually active.
What?
I said
What the
no,
fuck?
and he kept on pressing that. He's like, oh, ever? And I was like, no, I never.
She says Anderson began kissing her and asked her to perform other sexual acts. She told him no, but says he continued anyway. Anderson was reported to the ambulance company's management by his coworker, who was driving.
I'm so grateful, because if it wasn't for him, I feel like I wouldn't have said anything, because I wouldn't know who to talk to.
American Medical Response, Anderson's employer, released a statement saying, the employee in question was placed on administrative leave during the course of our internal investigation and has not worked since the day the alleged incident took place.
Good.
I was frightened.
Riverside County Sheriff said in a press release, Jason Dean Anderson was arrested for sexual assault-related charges with a minor. He was released the next day on $75,000 bail.
Towards the end of the ride, he specifically told me that there was other women and how he had a new girl every week.
Ew,
in the back of the ambulance.
This guy is definitely a sicko
Authorities
freak.
believe there may be additional victims that have yet to come forward. People are encouraged to contact sheriffs with any additional information at 951-696-3006. This is Inside Edition Digital.
Well, that tells you, ladies and gentlemen. You got people out there that could be your priest, your baseball coach, your basketball coach, an EMT worker, or a police officer, but they're the deviant sickos that prey on vulnerable, innocent women and children. That's the amount of here, Mike Chop. Peace out.